Hey y'all, welcome to part 2 of this Murray push mower here. Uh, the first video, part 1, if you guys hadn't seen it, I will try to put a link somewhere for you guys to check it out. You guys can check part 1 out and take a look at that video. It's missing a gas tank. We got it running, and before I left you guys on that one, it's bright out here so I got my sunglasses today. Uh, the it was shaking real bad, so I figured sharpen the blade. So before that last clip on part 1, I sharpened the blade on it. It was still vibrating real bad, so that's when I said I think we got a bent crankshaft, which I've already checked it off camera before I started filming, day before yesterday actually, and that's when I looked at it and I lined it up. I put a black marker on the bottom of the deck and lined up the blade. It is indeed bent, not by much, but just enough for it to shake like crazy. And I'm worried about the crank seal underneath there, but I'm sure we got a sheared flywheel key as well there, so we're probably gonna have to take off that clutch ratchet on the top there, so that's no big deal. So let me you guys, I got the mower right here next to me as we're talking right now, so let me show you guys what's going on with it. I'm gonna go get my crankshaft straightener. I don't know if I'm gonna film it yet or how much we're gonna film it. It might be a time lapse, I don't know yet. We'll just see how it rolls from here. So anyway, let me go do that real quick. Cicadas are in full form. I'll be glad when they're over and done with here. So anyway, let's start turning some wrenches and see if we can get this mower fixed once and for all, and I might have somebody that might need it. Alright, let me show you guys what we're dealing with. There's a mark I got right there showing that. See how it's sort of like up high? No, actually that one's side's lean, that one's even. But if I turn the blade this way, you'll see that one is actually even. See how it lines up with that mark? If I flip the blade the other way, it's higher than that mark. It's not even. See how high it's sitting? So, see, I'll do it one more time here. See how that is? See how that's even? But then you flip it over here to this side, and it's higher up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, take it off of here. Yeah, I'm gonna do all this off camera. It's probably either a 1/2 inch or 9/16 bolts, depending on the year of this thing here. I'll take a look real quick while we're here, all here. Yep, 9/16 bolt there, so it's a 9/16 to take that off. 9/16 to take that off, and then I'll pop the fuel tank off, and should be good to go after that. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back. We'll try to straighten this out. All right, I got the mower off the frame there. We'll do separate cleaning on that one. It's easier to clean it while it's off, the engine's off of there. So the way the cable is set up on there, it wouldn't let me take it off of there, so I had to take the whole brake assembly off of there and stuff. There's the little shoe for it, so I'll make sure I put that back on there. So getting ready to put the engine on a crankshaft straightener here. So I got a couple 9/16 bolts in there already. I can only put 2. There's the kill wire for it. So that's kind of good anyway. I don't have that on there, so I can see what we're dealing with here. So let me mount this bad boy on here real quick. I'll put it up on its side. I can only put 2 in here because the way this crankshaft hole is, I can only put 2 bolts on here, so that's all right. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Sorry for our dog barking in the background because he doesn't like anybody in the neighborhood walking around. There, so get you guys zoomed in. I'll probably have to lower you guys down some. You guys going downtown. Actually, we'll get you guys there. Get you guys there. You guys close. Let's see how close I can get you guys. There. Let's see how bad it is bent. Oh, there's a key in there. Didn't you guys tell me there was a key in there? Look at that Woodruff. It looks like a Woodruff key. Alright, I'll get that out of there before we do anything. Let's see how bad. Fortunately, you're fighting the spark plug. There. Should have took the spark plug out. Alright, I gotta get that Woodruff key. Let me go do that, and then I'll pause this video real quick. Let me go get that Woodruff key out of there. Alright, I had to pause you guys on there for a second. Let me see. Let me get that out of there real quick. I forgot to grab my spark plug. Alright, stubborn, huh? Okay. There we go. Where'd you go, little buddy? There you go. That's probably to hold the blade adapter on, which it is. So I'll drop it in the blade adapter. Okay. Let me put the sleeve on there. There's my sleeve. Let's put the sleeve on here. See how bad this thing is. Now I know this is gonna have like a little ridge. It's kind of moving more up that way. Well, it looks like that's the highest point right there, huh? Oh, was it hitting the bolt? I didn't know that. Okay, now I can slide that on more. Now, the only problem is it's hitting this thing up here. That's the only thing I hate. It's going to be hitting that. It looks like the highest point is up here. So let me get that sleeve on here. I'm going to take this bolt here and lock this down real quick so it doesn't move. I usually put some grease or something on these bolts so that way it doesn't give me any issues. I know I could go warp factor 9 on my impact right now and try to do that, but I usually keep a half-inch, not really a half-inch stop, half-inch drive here to do this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get it down. Here we go. No going back now. No, we're not going to get it all at once here, so I'm just going to try to do a little bit at a time. It's funny, I'm left-handed, but I'm doing this with my right hand, but I'm holding this down. So I'm going to leave it there for a few seconds, give it some chance to do its thing. And then we'll check it again, see what happens. Okay, back off a bit. I know I'm putting a lot of effort on a push mower, but you know, you ever watch Gravy the Man? I would highly suggest it. He actually gave me a shout out when I sent him one of my YouTube stickers that my sisters made for me, and you know, I appreciate him very much because you know, he was, you know, saying nice things about me, but also he was you know, telling everybody about what was going on with my family, which I'll give you guys more of an update here as we go along this journey. Let's see how we. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, is it hitting the bolt? Okay, let's see. Let's take it off of this and see what it does, because you know, we might have got it in one go. I mean, I can do one more and see, but I don't know, I think we got it. Get you guys as close as I can. Let's see. I will try not to get in the way, but I gotta see too at the same time. I might need to do one more. Let me see how bad it is with the sleeve when I put the sleeve on there. The only thing bad about this sleeve is it's got that like a key thing to hold it in place, but the only bad problem is it bumps that, so it makes it feel like it's higher up when it's probably not. That's the only issue I have with putting that on here. Like that. Which I'm going to take that out right now. Let's see, we'll do this real quick here. I'm not boring you guys. Okay. Okay, good. It's not going to hit that, so now I can see what we're doing. It looks like the higher point is up there still. Then it drops back down. So I'm going to give it one more shot. Put this to brace it. Actually, I'm going to put it down more so I can get some more slack into it. Alright. But doing this, while I'm doing this, I'll tell you, Gravy Man is right when he talked about that video when he showed the stickers I sent him. I am determined on stuff. I try to I do what I can to try to save this stuff. So I'm going to the junkyard. So if I can save a mower, I'll save a mower, even though it's just a basic plain Jane push mower. But I just try to do what I can. So I'm going to leave pressure on that for a second. There. But he is right though. I am bound and determined on stuff. So Artie is right. Brother, if you're watching, I appreciate you with your shout out, and I appreciate you thinking about my family doing this stuff. Difficult time we're dealing with right now with everything. But anyway, going back to this. Oh, I got you guys zoomed in. Let me get you guys zoomed out. Sorry. I'm going to leave that on there for a second. I'll bring you guys back. Alright, let me take it off of here and take out the pressure off of it. it's hard to get these things in one go. You might get lucky sometimes, and sometimes you don't. And I'm not gonna say I'm perfect on doing anything like that. There. So let us see where we're at on the situation. You got a little bit better. You can't get it. You're not gonna get it perfect. But you know what? It's not moving as bad. But I know that flywheel key is sheared. I'm sure it is. Yeah, we got it straight. We're good. Let me take the sleeve. Can I get the sleeve off of there? Let's look now. Oh yeah, we're golden. I can see it moving straight from here. You guys zoomed in a little bit. I don't know how much of it you guys can see there, but I'll tilt it up. We're good. I'm going with that. All right, let me go get it off of here, and we'll check that flywheel key real quick. I'll bring you guys back. Not bad. It took only a few, 2 or 3 tries. That's not bad. So I will bring you guys back in a few seconds. Well, the lawnmower deck is cleaned off. My mom went out there and scrubbed it down. I scrubbed the wheels, sprayed some super clean on there to clean up. So right now it's drying. So we'll give that a minute. We'll let the sun do its thing. We're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna try to do this without having to put the engine on there or the blade. I'm gonna try to get that clutch off of there. Now I should be able to do this, I think, by kind of bracing this and try to pull this thing. So I got this, I don't have an impact of the clutch one like Terrell has, but I got this one. Here, it's an aluminum one. So I should be able to get on here and pull this, but let me see if we can get on this thing and I can try to pop it. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. First try. That was good. I just want to see if we're dealing with a sheared flywheel key. I'm going to clean that little shaft thing off there too as well. That actually doesn't look like it's sheared. No, the key's actually in there. Check that bad boy out. Get you guys in Get some light on the subject. That's actually don't look like it's sheared. I'm trying to look at the camera as you guys are looking at it. It looks like it's lined up though. Okay, well, we're going to go with it. It looks like it's lined up. If it's not, it's not. And I can always put another key on it, but we'll just go with it right now. I'm going to let that frame dry. I might take some super clean and wipe off the engine around the sides real quick before I mount it on there onto the mower frame. So I'll bring you guys back, and we're going to let me clean this up a little bit here and put the cap back on, the clutch back on. Alright, mower frame is dry. I cleaned off the engine best I could. Cleaned off the muffler too as well a little bit. Not perfect, but I got some of the stuff off there. So I'll play you guys some music. I'm gonna go put all this back together. So when you guys, when I come back to it, you guys are gonna see a whole new mower. So. Alright guys, got the mower down. Took a little bit longer because I had somebody come up over here to the house. Not about a mower, about something else, but anyway, neither here or there. I got it down here. Let's see how it runs now, because we did all that work to it. So, hook the spark plug back up, prime it for a good time. I'm going to start it up and see what it does. That's all we can do. Here we go. wide. Alright, I don't know which route I'm going with this thing, but by the time you guys see this, I don't know when yet, but I'll probably figure out a solution. But you guys can feel free to say what you guys would do in this situation. But I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe replace that seal. I'm going to price one out, just see how much it is. I got the mower for free, but as you can see, there's oil on that shaft right there. So that seal is leaking. I might have to replace it. At first I was gonna just slide something around there and see, but it's probably, you know, the engine's a 92, so I'm not surprised that it's doing that. So either here or there. So I think with this, you know, I'll see how much one is, and it probably won't be that much. I'll probably just go ahead and throw one on there. It might be $5 or $7, just depending on where I find it at. Might find it on the jungle site there and just throw one on, because the mower didn't really cost me anything. So if I got maybe $7 in parts just for that seal, maybe that'd be okay, because that engine will last. But you guys just, like I said, I'll already have this fixed by the time you guys see this. So, but you guys just tell me what you guys are doing in your situation. If you had something like that, it was leaking from the crankshaft seal. So, anyway, I'm gonna work on something else, and we'll bring this back up. Okay, so this concludes part 2. So, stay tuned for part 3 on it. And you know, like I said, by the time you guys see this, I'll probably have the mower fixed and I'll have it sold already. But anyway, you guys just give me your 2 cents on it. So like, share, subscribe, and keep on turning those wrenches, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Catch.